Welcome to this video that will take us on a journey through time to the Ice Age, that fascinating historical period marked by radical climate changes. During these glacial cycles, the Earth witnessed the formation and expansion of ice across vast continents, leading to the emergence of unique creatures that adapted to the challenges of the cold and harsh environment. In this video, we will explore together the diversity of life during the Ice Age, where plants and animals thrived. Some evolved and adapted to the harsh and desolate environment, while others relied on unique survival strategies. How does the Earth enter an Ice Age? To answer this question, we need to delve a bit into the realm of astronomy. The Earth entering an Ice Age is linked to its orbit around the Sun and the inclination of its rotation axis. This means that the Earth's rotation axis becomes elliptical approximately every 100,000 years, influenced by the gravitational pull of other planets. When the Earth's axis turns elliptical, the planet reaches its farthest point from the Sun, contributing to the formation of ice. Another factor is related to the tilt of the Earth's rotation around itself, which can either approach or move away from the Sun. This change affects the melting or formation of ice. These phenomena occur approximately every 40,000 years. With these two factors changing over thousands of years, the Earth enters periods of ice ages and exits them. This leads to the emergence of new species, the extinction of some, and the adaptation of others. During the Ice Ages, the distances between continents transform into layers of ice, prompting living organisms to migrate to other continents. This migration becomes a major driver for the diversity of life during these periods. The most recent ice age on Earth was the Pleistocene, lasting from about 11,700 years ago until the beginning of the modern era, around 2.6 million years ago. This era witnessed a significant increase in life diversity, and in the next part, we will discuss notable herbivorous creatures that lived during the Pleistocene. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel. Most of the organisms that will appear in this video are likely to be like those that exist today, except those found in Australia. Australia, being isolated from the rest of the continents, explains the significant diversity in life forms there uniquely and distinctively. Herbivore organisms. Diprotodon. The peculiar creature that lived in Australia and stands out remarkably is a being with an exaggeratedly large skull. It was characterized by a large body reaching up to 4 meters and weighing 2,800 kilograms. What makes this creature even more unusual is the oversized skull, as data has shown that it surpassed the size of skulls in any other group of organisms that inhabited the Earth. Belia chest lived in the continent of Australia, resembling a blend between an anteater and a giant sloth. Despite scientists classifying it as closer to the present-day tapir, it possessed strong claws and a reasonable size resembling contemporary horses. Among the other creatures that lived on Earth, there was Zygomatorus, which closely resembled the Diprotodon. Zygomatorus is distinguished by its nose shape and size, showing subtle differences in appearance from the Diprotodon. These southern creatures served as a primary food source for predators, which we will learn about in the video. Not limited to predators, these creatures also served as a food source for humans, who consumed them due to their slow movement and their sole defense being claws. Despite their relatively large sizes, they were smaller than the present-day hippopotamus and rhinoceros. In the Ice Age, there was tremendous diversity in elephant species, especially in North America, where there were 7 different genera. The differences among them were related to body size, tusk length, and whether their bodies had fur or not. Among the most famous elephants at that time was the woolly mammoth, considered by many as a giant. However, there was another type known as the Columbian mammoth, which surpassed the woolly mammoth in some aspects. There were other types of elephants, such as the mastodon, which resembled mammoths but had a longer body and stood less tall above the ground. There were also types of elephants like the stegodonts that lived in Asia, especially in India. They resembled the present-day Asian elephant, but their tusks were so long that they exceeded 3 meters. Elephants in the Ice Age were large creatures that roamed in large herds. Despite their size, they were significant targets for predators. Therefore, their ability to escape in large herds greatly reduced the chances of predators getting to them. The woolly rhinoceros was among the most powerful herbivores in the Ice Age, characterized by its immense size, colossal strength, and the deadly horn protruding from its giant snout. There were several types of rhinoceroses, with some possessing extremely giant horns. However, in general, the woolly rhinoceros did not differ much from the present-day rhinoceros. When we talk about body size and horns, the shape and size are quite similar. However, male-to-male combat was more dangerous and brutal during that time, as the competitors were generally larger compared to contemporary rivals. The giant ground sloth, or Megatherium, was honestly one of the most distinctive creatures of the Ice Age. Just imagine that this sloth could reach sizes of up to 4 tons, making it significantly different from today's sloths. Of course, there were beliefs among people that it was easy prey due to its size, but the toughness of its claws had a different story to tell. The fact that the giant ground sloth had a massive weight and possessed strong protection against predators gave it a special status in the environment and evolution of that time. The glyptodon, resembling an armored creature or an armadillo on the surface, is characterized by having a massive shell. The present-day armadillo appears to resemble the glyptodon. This creature possesses a colossal shell that is challenging for predators to penetrate. Weighing up to 8 tons, the strong shell effectively protects it from threats. This type of natural adaptation is of great significance for survival in environments characterized by numerous challenges. These biological adaptations illustrate how the organism adjusts itself to the surrounding conditions to survive. There are other Ice Age creatures, such as the giant beaver and Macrodenia, which are described as looking like a camel, but with a small tapir-like snout. I also mentioned the Toxodon, which has a single-horned body and a head resembling a hippopotamus. The conclusion is that the Ice Age embraced a tremendous diversity of living organisms, whether plant or animal, highlighting the remarkable adaptations that enabled them to survive in harsh environmental conditions. After learning about the herbivores of the Ice Age, let's talk a little about the predators of this wonderful era. Bears are considered one of the most dangerous creatures in our current world. These creatures are characterized by their large size, physical strength, and extraordinary senses, especially their sense of smell. Alongside their powerful jaws, imagine all these features combined in one enhanced creature. Here comes the short-faced bear, the most dangerous predator of the Ice Age, with a size surpassing that of the largest current bears and formidable jaws that make its claws deadly to all Ice Age creatures. Even the American lion couldn't resist it. The American lion is one of the most powerful species of big cats in history, surpassing all varieties of lions and tigers, whether extinct or current. In the Ice Age, there was significant diversity in large cat species. There were various types of saber-toothed cats, such as the Smilodon, the Dinophilis, the Meganterion, and the Xenosmilus. All of them are characterized by their sharp sabers and a common hunting strategy, where they embed their teeth in specific areas of their prey to seep blood. Other big cats, such as the giant jaguar and the giant cheetah, appear in forms similar to their current species, but with larger sizes. As for cave lions, some believe that the European cave lion is the same as the American lion, while others see them as two different species. However, many consider them to be one species due to their simple resemblance. When it comes to hyenas, there was a species called the Pleistocene hyena that resembled the present-day spotted hyena but with larger sizes. Not to be forgotten are the formidable wolves that were an essential part of the Ice Age, being one of the most powerful predators. One of the most powerful marsupial predators in the Ice Age, especially in Australia, was Thylacoleo, also known as the marsupial lion. It had a size comparable to a small lion, and it was characterized by sharp and robust claws. Despite its small size, it possessed expert climbing skills, choosing tall trees for hiding. Then, it would ambush its prey using its sharp claws, and its strong jaws helped in finishing off the catch. Gigantopithecus, one of the largest primate species to have lived on Earth, closely resembled a forest-dwelling orangutan with a size larger than a gorilla, surpassing even the gorilla noticeably. It possessed strong senses and a powerful muscular body, along with robust jaws and teeth. Initially, scientists were puzzled about its diet, and it took some time to understand whether it was herbivorous or carnivorous. Eventually, they concluded that it had a mixed diet. We've already discussed some of the prominent predators of the Ice Age, and now we'll move on to the most significant reptiles, particularly the largest terrestrial reptiles that lived on Earth, Megalania. There was a lizard remarkably similar to the current Komodo dragon, but much larger, where the length of Megalania's body could reach 7 meters, and its weight exceeded 1.5 tons. This large Megalania lizard was present in Australia, naturally occupying the top of the food chain and serving as a meal for medium to large-sized marsupials. It posed a significant threat to other creatures, including mammals, small reptiles, and wild birds. Megalania was powerful, equipped with sharp claws and a formidable jaw, and similar to the current Komodo dragon, it might have venom in its mouth. Based on these features, Megalania was considered one of the most powerful predators in Australia during the Ice Age. When we talk about crocodiles in Australia during the Ice Age, we find significant diversity. But in my view, the Konkana crocodile is considered one of the strongest and most peculiar wild crocodiles that lived during that period. The Konkana had a body and head resembling a crocodile, with limbs similar to those of Megalania. It was characterized by its large size, with a length that could reach about 8 meters or less. But it's important to note that no complete fossils confirm these details, and the weight was around 200 kilograms. Even if it wasn't the largest reptile of its time, the Konkana was still extremely dangerous. Of course, during the Ice Age, various reptiles were found, including snakes in Australia and crocodiles in Africa, in addition to many other species. However, we will focus here on discussing these reptiles. We have already discussed some distinctive creatures from the Ice Age, and now we will continue to talk about non-flying birds in Australia that resemble the current ostrich. These birds were among the largest, with a length of up to 3 meters, and they were known for their great speed. This was attributed to their strong and long legs, in addition to their peculiar shaped beaks. These birds are of interest due to conflicting research about their nature. Some studies suggest that they were predatory creatures, while others indicate that they might have been herbivorous. They appear to have had a broad field of vision due to the location of their eyes in the skull. If they were predators, they likely targeted small mammals or insects. If they played the role of prey, they would have been challenging prey. The flying birds had an incredibly large size, being twice as large as the largest predatory birds currently existing. These formidable creatures were among the largest predators that could instill terror in any creature on Earth. They inhabited the upper layer of the atmosphere and could see in low light conditions. They can also cast their eyes on prey and pounce. These birds possessed powerful talons resembling those of tigers, capable of lunging at incredible speed. If the prey size was suitable, they could swallow it rapidly, achieving this feat in mere moments. And thus, we conclude our thrilling journey into the world of the Ice Age, where the Earth composed a symphony of life evolution to the tunes of snow and cold. This period stands as a crucial epoch that significantly influenced the environment and the development of organisms. Witnessing the diversity of life amidst these harsh challenges reflects nature's ability to adapt and renew itself. As the Ice Age fades away, we come to realize the importance of understanding the impacts of climate changes on life on our planet. Let us continue to enjoy scientific and historical discoveries, expressing gratitude for a world rich in biodiversity that tells us unique and unforgettable stories about a period that continues to captivate the curiosity of scientists and researchers. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment about the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new videos. We aim to reach 1,000 subscribers to continue the channel.